a top 10 team. Welcome to Albuquerque at University City, the home field of the New Mexico Lobos. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick this away to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. So a 3 and out on the first possession, they'll have to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Price. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Can he make it to the marker? He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The shotgun handoff here. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Fights through the tackler. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Lobos pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Caught over the middle. Passes the 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He gets loose.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they get the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
This isn't the most flashy play, but it's effective. A slant play coming out of the slot. It's a quick hitter against this defense.
The Bulldogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Takes off in a bootleg. Quick throw to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking for some space. It's Price. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. That has been in large part to the Lions on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Football 7, pace, 27, jump. Ready. Okay, break. Got it.
Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown for last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The shotgun running play call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's past the marker and still going. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go. Across midfield. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, New Mexico. Way too much speed on that play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he fumbled it. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the ball is hauled in. Brought down, the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And there's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays.
And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Oh, he throws it back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally brought down, but that play wins the ball all the way down to the 21. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Lobos looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Point after, up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Starts the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking to scramble to his left. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding... favorable matchup and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing it.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge game.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Let's it go. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They battled all the way back to take the lead. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. It's a shotgun run call. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. He stops out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. 1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Caught by the receiver. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this. Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pass rush closing in. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. They pick up the first down, tackle at the 25. The Lobos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. It's a fumble. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback. If you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here comes the handoff. He finds some space. He has first down yardage at the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hill.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. the shotgun. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after the incompletion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run play.
Football's loose. The defense scoops it up. They get him down. A short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Looking for some space. It's Price. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring it down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And they'll just down it right here. And the Lobos offense is back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. A completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the Lobos look to keep this drive moving. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd and short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up 3rd down.
The Lobos pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The back's got it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. He's got his man wide open. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down one now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10.
Scrap. Baby girl.
At the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately will. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
These quarterbacks today in the college.
Man, what do you want for dinner?
They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they're able to get him down.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game. Critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Hands off to a fullback. Touchdown, New Mexico. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense with the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.